Every wine has a story to tell. A beautiful story of the sun, the soil, the seasons, and the grapes. Winemaking is a delicate art, and each master winemaker has her or his unique technique, which gives a wine its magical flavor and taste. The story of wine begins where grapes grow. So, let's take a tour of our alluring vineyards across the world. To truly understand wines, we have to first understand grapes. The three most popular grape varieties that are used in making wine are Chardonnay, a green-skinned grape variety used in the production of white wine; Cabernet Sauvignon, a dark-skinned variety used for the production of red wine; Chiraz, a dark-skinned grape, the most planted grape of Australia, where they call it Chiraz. So, what exactly is wine and how is it made? Simply put, wine is grape juice put through a process of fermentation. Different varieties of grapes and different winemaking processes produce different types of wine: white, red, rosé, and sparkling. There are 6 major steps of the winemaking process: harvesting, crushing, fermentation, pressing, maturing, and finally bottling. The difference between red and white wine making is that in white wine, skin and seeds are removed before fermentation. Therefore, white wine has little or no skin and seeds. Red wine is fermented with skin. The color comes from the skin. Now let's look at the Pernod Ricard India wine portfolio. Let's start with Jacob's Creek, a wine shaped by the sun and the soil of Australia. For 171 years, Jacob's Creek have been crafting premium wines in the heart of the Barossa Valley. Jacob's Creek Classic Chardonnay is made in a fresh, easy-drinking, approachable and contemporary style. An intense mix of citrus and melon aromas. Jacob's Creek Classic Chiraz Cabernet is a blend of 2 grapes, Cabernet and Chiraz. Cabernet brings more complexity and robustness to the Chiraz. Our sparkling Chardonnay Pinot Noir blend is a refreshing wine with fine bubbles. The Chardonnay brings aroma of lemon citrus, and the Pinot Noir brings the structure with red currant characters. Jacob's Creek Double Barrel Chiraz is a premium red wine matured in traditionally toasted wine barrels and finished in aged whiskey barrels. This technique imparts additional layers of complexity and an incredible smooth mouthfeel. Let's have a look at our Campo Viejo range from the traditional and most renowned wine region of Spain, Rioja. Rioja is at the top northeastern region of Spain and is a star of the Spanish winemaking. Campo Viejo Rioja Tempranillo, rich in aromas and pronounced in intensity, bringing aromas of cherry, plum, strawberries, and chocolate. Campo Viejo Rioja Viura Tempranillo Blanco, a refreshingly light and fruity white wine with apple and citrus notes. And now, GH Mumm, the jewel in our crown, a prestige champagne house blending the finest vintages since 1827. Situated in Reims in northern France, is one of the oldest and largest wineries. Each bottle of Mumm is a genuine work of art. Only the best of the grapes are used in crafting our GH Mumm range of champagne. What is champagne? Champagne is a sparkling wine produced exclusively from grapes grown in the Champagne region of France. What is the difference between sparkling wine and champagne? Sparkling wine can only be called champagne if it is produced in the region of Champagne, near Paris in France. Now, let's introduce Branco Estate, a leading premium wine from Marlborough wine region of New Zealand. Branco Estate Marlborough Pinot Noir has cherry notes, raspberry, mushroom aromas. The wine is high in acidity and low in tannins. Branco Estate Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc has sweet, ripe fruit characters with a delightful mix of citrus, floral, pear, tropical fruit, and grassy notes. And that was a brief glance at our wine portfolio. As they say, it's important to know one's wine.